Hello, my name is Yaroslav Pankowski and I am a solution specialist at Encore Business Solutions. Our customers often ask us how they can improve their reporting. Well, one of the simplest yet most powerful tools is Dimensions. And today I would like to start a series of blog posts and videos dedicated to this topic. In particular, we are going to focus on the definition of dimensions and dimension values and to speak about their types in today's video. First of all, let's locate the dimensions in the application. In order to do so, we can simply type it in the search box, or at least start typing it in, and then we can select the appropriate choice there. Another way to do so is to go to the departments, then to the financial management section, setup, administration, and finally dimensions. The company that we are looking at today is Kronos Canada Incorporated, and this company has already set up several dimensions. What is a dimension? Well, a dimension is a term used in Microsoft Dynamics NAV to define an analysis category. So, a dimension is an analysis category. Dimensions consist of dimension values. Dimension values are subcategories of an analysis. For example, area dimension of the given company consists of the following dimension values: Europe, Europe North European Union, Europe North non-European Union, and so on. Such a setup of dimensions in this particular instance will allow this company to analyze their sales by Europe, or more specifically, for example, by Europe North, and they will be able to see, for example, how many chairs have been sold to Europe North, or for example to America South, and so on, or for example to see how much raw materials have been purchased from America North or Europe South, and so on. What dimensions to set up and what dimensions values to set up is up to each individual company. This will depend on the needs of a given company. There are two major types of dimensions in Microsoft Dynamics NAV. They are shortcut dimensions and global dimensions. Sometimes a third type is delineated, budget dimensions. However, since both shortcut and global dimensions can be assigned as budget dimensions, it makes little sense to delineate this third type. Therefore, we are going to focus on shortcut dimensions and global dimensions. First of all, let's speak about shortcut dimensions. So shortcut dimensions is the basic type of dimensions, and they're used on journal, sales, or purchase lines, as well as master data, such as customers. Let's go to one of the customer accounts and see how dimensions are set up there. For instance, let's have a look at customer number 10,000. So this customer has the dimension area assigned to it and dimension value 30, which means that this customer is from Europe North. This is a medium-sized customer which can be understood by the customer group dimension and dimension value medium. And this is important, for example, when we want to analyze our revenue and to see how much revenue is coming from medium-sized customers. Or, for example, if we run a campaign and want to target particular customers, for example, medium-sized customers or large-sized customers, then this can be of interest in our analysis. Finally, this customer has been assigned department dimension, and the dimension value is sales, which makes sense since this is a customer account and this account is going to be handled by sales department. Now let's have a look at global dimensions and how they differ from shortcut dimensions. In order to view global dimensions for a particular company, we need to go to General Ledger Setup. Dimensions for a given company are shown on the Dimension Fast tab. The global dimensions are department and project. It is important to note that the maximum of 2 global dimensions can be set up by a company. Therefore, global dimensions should be picked very carefully. Yes, it is possible to change dimensions further on to assign them as global dimensions. However, this may cause certain inconveniences. For instance, depending on the database size, changing global dimensions can take up to several hours and will considerably slow down the system for all the users using the application. What is different about global dimensions is that in addition to the ability of assigning them on journal, sales, purchase lines as well as master data, they can also be used as filters on chart of accounts. So if we go to the chart of accounts, we can see that let's add first of all limit totals, and for the purpose of convenience, advanced filter. So we can see that in the chart of accounts, the following global dimensions are available, so department and project. Since, for example, area is not a global dimension, it is not available. Let's say we want to filter our particular account by department. Let's say we are interested in seeing how much cash has been spent, or maybe on the contrary has been earned by administration. So in this case we can filter it by administration department, which is one of the global dimensions, and similar to shortcut dimensions, global dimensions can be anything for a given company. It is up to each individual company to decide what global dimensions they want to choose. But since we are looking at Kronos Canada, so we are looking at department as the global dimension and administration as the dimension value. I'm going to press enter, and now I can see that administration has netted at $31.18, and if I want to for example select a different department, for example production, what is the contribution of the production department to the cash, I'm going to press enter, and I see that this is a minus 698.28. Now it is possible to use other dimensions for the purpose of analysis too, for example to filter any account by area, for instance. However, for this purpose we will need to use one of the reporting tools, such as Analysis View. And we can see from the very beginning, if we want, for example, to analyze sales by area or by customer or by salesperson, all these choices are available in addition to the global dimensions. So we can use not only global dimensions in the analysis view, but all other dimensions as well, and we can combine them as we want. So let's say we want to look at area. So how much sales or how much revenue has been obtained by area. I'm going to look at the month of January 2017. And I can see that, for example, in January, the revenue from Europe North is 45,500, and then it's nothing for America. And the situation is different with respect to sales retail as compared to sales resources, and we have different amounts per different category. So what it shows that in addition to global dimensions, we can also use shortcut dimensions for the purpose of analysis. However, shortcut dimensions have to be used on a particular reporting tool, for example, Analysis View. To sum up, this post has focused on the dimensions. It has defined dimensions and dimension values. It has also discussed different types of dimension. Next post is going to discuss how exactly shortcut as well as global dimensions can be set up or changed. Thank you. Goodbye.